Peeps. You can tell I am not in a very happy spot right now. Just because of the fact that I'm tired, I'm cranky, I'm on a lot of things right now, so my mind's really fuddled. So forgive me if I seem to just ramble on or go crazy. Anyways, welcome back to my show. Thank you. If you haven't already hit subscribe, please. Thank you. If not, I'm not overly worried. I just wanted to have some followers. Be nice. Again, sorry for the after actor. Sorry for my dog. Sorry if my phone goes off. These are normal noises in my house. Just things, the air conditioner hitting off the arc reactor, as I call it. I really should stop calling it that, but I can't help it. But the dog go ballistic if he sees somebody going across the yard or something like that. So I'm sorry in advance. Um, so today I'm just going to be pretty much doing wrong button. Uh, just again going into Gambit and working on Hustle Baby thing. Don't really care because it's not really. I mean, I'm doing this, but it's the talk that I want to talk to you guys about. Um, because I want to do a little bit of one-on-one for something that's a little personal. Um, because of the fact that I was again watching videos this morning and on YouTube, and something caught my eye, and I saw it, and I was like, you know what, I'm I'm down for this. Let me just get on and talk about it. I mean, my husband may not like the conversation, but I don't really care because of the fact that, some of it needs to be said. And the more we bring awareness to it, the better off it is. Um, and it's not just in one aspect, it's in a lot of different aspects. But, I mean, main one I'm trying to hit on is suicide. Some of you are like, oh no, here we go again. Someone talking about suicide. What you guys don't understand is it's very, very serious. No one should take their lives. No one. No one should ever, ever, ever take their lives. Now, this is a person calling the kettle black because I have tried. A couple tries, to be honest. But, if it wasn't for pure stubbornness, I think I probably would have died one time because I took some pills. So, you know, women are the type that are more or less likely to go out with pills than they are with something gruesome gun because one, we don't like squeamish, and two, we think about people who have to clean up after us, especially if we have that little neat freak type in us. Doesn't mean it's always the case. We do hangings, we do things like that. A lot of people think that it's stupid that there's nothing wrong, but that's not exactly true. I was diagnosed very early on in my teens, roughly about 13, 14, that I will be always chronically depressed. That's not something your parents want to hear, let alone yourself. And a lot of it has to do with some of my background of what happened to me. But because of what happened to me and the fact that it happened in a crucial moment in my time, whatnot, that it started producing this chemical that I can't get rid of that's in my brain. And so I had to learn, and they wanted me to take medicine for depression. Well, the problem is my family doesn't really believe in that kind of stuff, so they just got me on it temporarily, and then they're just like, we can't afford this. Go on. And it's like, okay, so I had to find ways around medicine to help me out, and it wasn't easy. A lot of it is very, very, very hard to do on your own, especially when you don't have any support. Lucky for me, I did have at least one good friend. She's like a sister to me, and that helped me, especially on the days that I was having really, really bad thoughts, because she went through exactly the same things I did. The difference is that she found help on the other side, and she started, things got better for her. I mean, things never got better, and that things, no matter what's around me, it's always there, present, that negativity, always, and I just can't get rid of it. It's I don't I don't want to do things. I don't want to clean house. I don't want to cook a meal. I don't want to smile, and then when I do smile, it's a fake smile. My husband hates it because I have this fake smile. Not anyone normally knows what it is, but he knows it. He knows when I'm fake smiling, and he's like, "What's wrong? Something's wrong with you. You're having that fake smile, and I hate that fake smile. What is wrong with you?" And it's like, it's just nothing. It's nothing that he can control because it's there and it's in my head, and I can't control it. And so, during those times, he tries to comfort me. You trust me, when you have depression, you have to have a good support system.
All right. Let's see what we've got.
So, I tell people all the time that, that you really do need to sit there and have a good support system around you. I have my husband, I have my friends, now that I'm an adult and I'm on my own and whatnot, that really, really helps that I have them, because without them, I don't think I can make it sometimes. Not even with them being around, in my 100%, but, it still helps. But there are some things I can do since I don't take medicine. Not that I'm saying that is wise. I wholeheartedly believe that you should take medicine if you are on it, if the doctor recommends it, and things like that. My thing is that I can't afford it, not without insurance and whatnot. And the last time I did try to go on it, they gave me something that was for an aid, not an actual antidepressant, and that was like, yeah, you're a quack. So, it wasn't exactly a fun thing for me. So, that being said, please, if you ever have thoughts like that, please seek help. Talk to an adult, talk to family member. If you don't feel safe around that, or if you're in school, talk to a teacher. I mean, please talk to someone. If not, I know you have access to a phone or have a friend's phone or whatnot. Please call this number 1-800-273-8255. And I will repeat that a little later on again. But this is a suicide 24/7 suicide hotline. They will help you. They will talk to you. They will be there to listen to you. Please. I don't want to know that someone out there that just didn't think they had anyone to talk to, and you do. And you're not alone. Please don't not feel like you're alone, because you're not. There's plenty of us that goes through this, and the thing is, we have to rely on each other to help out. And for those who are like, oh, this is nothing, please don't say that to those of us who do have to go through it, because it is something. It's hard. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know life is hard, and I know that there's things, but there's some things you don't know. There's some things that you just can't. It's mentally hard to get through, and it's not something that we can control. I have a chemical imbalance inside my head that is beyond my control. I mean, I understand people getting depressed, when they're sad and whatnot, but when you literally physically can't control it and you try to be happy and whatnot, and then out of nowhere you get hit with this wave, that's hard. It's really, really hard, and it's very, very frustrating, because people tend to misunderstand what you're feeling and what you're thinking and whatnot, and they just think, oh, this is all in your head, this is, fake, this is not true, this is,
Invaders off the field.
That puts just more problems onto our shoulders. I'm just starting to find out that I also have anxiety problems, which I didn't realize I really had. But then again, I guess as I get a little older, it's just getting a little worse. Apparently, I have it where I don't like socializing as much. I feel like people are always talking about me, they're probably not. Or I feel like people are always staring at me for something wrong with my face, something wrong with my clothes. And it makes me really not want to be around anyone, because I don't like that feeling. Weird, because I don't mind being on here talking and whatnot. I don't mind y'all telling me things and whatnot, but I do have that. I don't like negativity, and it bothers me. And the more negative certain things are, the harder it is on me. And it's just a giant leap sometimes for me. So it's really, really hard to explain sometimes. But most of y'all have Google it, learn it, especially before you start making fun of people or putting them down to make them feel less than. Because
Invader's gone. Get him next time.
because what we go through is not very easy, and I don't want, like I said, I don't want to hear that someone sit there and watch my show, or anyone that sits there and goes through something and feel like they're alone. There is people out there, and if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. On my shows, whatnot, I do try to read messages and whatnot, and get help. Please, if there's anything to do, please get help. So I just wanted to touch up on that. I mean, it's not going to be a super long video because, to be honest, I just don't want, like I said, I don't want to hear or see something wrong. Especially if I can make a little bit of a difference. I mean, that's what us YouTubers should do, is try to help make the world a little better. Help make a difference. And if this is my little contribution to it, then so be it. Again, if you're feeling like you're suicidal and you need someone to talk to about all this, please go call this number, 1-800-273-8255. Call that number. Please. And again, the number is 1-800-273-8255. Please call that number. I do not want any of y'all to take your lives. I want y'all to live happy, long, beautiful lives that you are. You are special, you're unique, you have a purpose in life. Whether you see it now or not, you have it. I have to say, even for me, it's sometimes hard to see what I have in life, what purpose I have, but then I have people around me that love me and that know me and pushes me, and they tell me all the time that, if it wasn't for me, they're grateful. There's so much I give them, and, that's all that matters, is that, you realize that you are special, that you are wanted, that you are something unique, So please, just don't think that you disappearing is going to solve it all, because if anything, it's going to leave those around you hurt and in pain and wishing and wondering why they couldn't be there. Why didn't you come and step forward and help them? You think, well, this ain't going to fit nobody but me, and it's not true. It affects everyone. It affects your friends, it affects your family, it affects everyone. You don't end the pain, you create the pain. So please just find help from anywhere. Just do it. Alright guys, let you go.